In the western coastal village, at the southern edge of the nation, people whose livelihoods are bound to their love for the sea, through the creativity and character of the Southerners, create distinctive products that carry the taste of the sea far and wide. CAI VAM is a western coastal town located in Phu district, Cà Mau province. In this fishing community, fishing activities are bustling all year round, with people from all over coming here to make a living and settle down, sharing the bounty of the sea together, which over time has created a unique flavor for the fishing industry in CAI VAM. We visited the fishing village of CAI VAM as the Mekong Delta entered the rainy season, which is also a rather arduous time for the coastal residents. As a young urban area with a 100-year tradition of fishing, CAI VAM is gradually developing and asserting its strength in fishing and seafood harvesting with a variety of abundant types. The fishing community is most vibrant when everyone welcomes the returning boats. This boat has just returned after a long night drifting at the sea, watching the tides, retrieving each bottom net. Offshore stake net fishing is considered one of the traditional long-standing occupations of the residents of CAI VAM fishing village. This is considered a rather arduous and dangerous job, with only a few months of work per year. When the sea is calm, during rough sea seasons, fishing crews must put away their nets and find other work to sustain themselves. This year, the fishing village of CAI VAM has had a poor season, with each trip fishermen only hoping to cover expenses for the crew. Nevertheless, since it is their livelihood, everyone remains devoted to the sea, nurturing hope for the next fishing season. To witness the life of the fishing community firsthand, we joined Mr. Heap to head out to the sea and catch seafood. Currently, it's the southern monsoon season, so the sea often brings sudden thunderstorms. However, relying on their seafaring experience, the residents of CAI VAM fishing village know that this weather is still safe to venture out and cast nets. Recently, to ensure the safety of fishermen at the sea, while implementing commitments against illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, the local authorities strictly control the installation of voyage monitoring equipment on vessels 15 meters and longer, helping fishermen confidently stay at the sea and protect aquatic resources. Mr. Do Van Rong, originally from Ao Dut, Kien Giang, due to the nature of fishing in his hometown, which only involves deep-sea fishing, and his family lacked the capital needed for that work, decided to choose the CAI VAM fishing village as his second home. Connected to this coastal area for over 20 years, the bustling life of the trade makes him feel as if he just arrived yesterday. At that time, he invested all his capital in fishing gear, buying a bottom trawling boat and a purseine boat to catch seafood near the shore. Gradually, his family had a stable life and settled down here. Now, he is proficient in fishing, as well as seasonal catches, at the CAI VAM estuary, just like the veteran fishermen. In 2005, I bought a boat. After buying the boat, I've been working until now. Before, it was the scraping method, then switched to beam trawling, alternating like that. The most abundant catches here are anchovies and sare-gested shrimps. Anchovies include various types: Bangkok River Sprat, gray anchovy, glassy anchovy, many varieties. The specialties here are anchovies, sare-gested shrimps, and Bombay duck. Here there are those three types. The anchovy season starts from October, November to March, April, and this month is over. Sare-gested shrimps become abundant during the southern monsoon. After Tet starting from April, May, this year hasn't been a good season. It's only just starting now. From this April it will continue until July, August. These days, the CAI VAM fishing village is in the sare-gested shrimp season. Here, fishermen mainly catch sare-gested shrimp by using trawling boats, purseine boats near the shore, and offshore stake net fishing. Just like catching shrimp and fish, when they hit a good school, fishermen can easily harvest tons of sare-gested shrimp. Living dependent on the sea, no one can predict what will happen. On days when the sea is benevolent, boats return with holds full of silverfish. Other days the sea turns temperamental, and one can only hope to earn enough to cover expenses for the next trip. Only the love for the sea is endless, serving as the motivation for him and his family to overcome all difficulties and challenges, living with each rising tide. You look at it as you look at the water. During the southwest monsoon season, the sare-gested shrimp migrate offshore to deeper waters, whereas during the northeast monsoon season, they stays in the turbid coastal waters. There are many boats chasing sare-gested shrimp here, about 1,000 of them. So when someone catches sare-gested shrimp, they call others over. Here, people call each other to catch together. Those with more experience catch more. Those with less experience catch less. Dried sare-gested shrimp sells for 30 to 40,000 dong per kilogram. Sare-gested shrimp paste costs 4,500 dong per kilogram in rainy weather, 7 to 8,000 dong per kilogram on sunny days. The profit comes from shrimp. We can cover fuel costs thanks to the shrimp catch. You see, staying home for 1 to 2 days feels boring. Might as well go to the sea and it's better. Thanks to going to the sea, we don't have to spend money buying food. Going to the sea for 2 to 3 days means eating comfortably. Only need to buy rice. It's good like that. Right now is the beginning of sare-gested shrimp season, so the catch isn't abundant. When the sare-gested shrimps arrive at the dock, traders are already waiting to buy, making fishermen even more excited. During the sare-gested shrimp season, everyone is busy both on the shore and at the docks. Some dry, others sort the sare-gested shrimps. Everyone has additional income, making the pace of life in the fishing village even more vibrant. In CAI VAM, sare-gested shrimp is processed into two main products: dried sare-gested shrimp and sare-gested shrimp paste, which are consumed across neighboring provinces and cities. Living in a fishing village, food is not a concern. Fish and shrimp are available year-round. With hard work and effort, family life is largely stable. In the CAI VAM fishing village, work is steady every day. Young men and able-bodied workers take on the arduous livelihood work mostly at the sea, while women at home also have steady income from jobs like sorting fish, mending nets. The rhythm of life goes on like this year-round, creating the unique beauty of CAI VAM fishing village. Here, I mend nets all year round. I have 50 to 60 fixed nets just by myself. I work until I'm tired, and then take a rest. When the season starts, I mend seasonal nets. As for the fixed nets at the sea, you'd think there are no more nets to mend, but some get torn. When nets tear, people bring them in, and I sit mending them constantly. One day from 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. The wage is 150,000 dong. If working overtime 1 hour, get an additional 20,000 dong. 1 hour of overtime is 20,000 dong per hour. The work provides enough income to live on. Those who don't do this work will go find other jobs. If I don't mend these fixed nets, I go and pick up seafood. I go and help out with the collecting. When my husband goes to the sea, I stay home doing housework. If there's other work available, I go do it. Going to collect like that. For example, earning 40 to 50,000 dong. People also get some fish. With fish, they can braise it for their children to eat. No need to spend money buying it. Not only skilled in their trade, the people of CAI VAM fishing village are also very resourceful in their work, always treasuring products from the sea, creating a distinctive sea flavor for this place. The dried seafood processing trade in this town is well known to many consumers, helping workers here to have stable jobs. The job of making dried fish is quite meticulous and requires great care, as most processing stages are performed manually. To ensure delicious, high-quality dried fish products, the producers must be skilled and experienced, from selecting and slicing the fish to marinating with spices. Everyone has their own secret. In CAI VAM, the method of making dried fish is similar in most households. The difference lies in how spices are adjusted in each product to suit customer tastes. These fish are small, hung on racks without needing to turn, because there's wind and sun. Each region has different methods. The dried products here are superior because they are clean. For us, having high quality is the main priority. Here we live by the sea trade. Some make dried fish, some dry surgested shrimp, some dry anchovies. There are all kinds of seafood. Those who are capable of going to the sea, they go. Women here rarely go to the sea. Most fishermen are young men. Few young people here do fish drying, like I do. During season, they just help carry things. This place ensures employment for many people. This place is different from other places, because we work every day, no matter how much. To have delicious dried products, the workers have to put in a lot of effort, staying up late and getting up early, to get the fish on the racks in time for the morning sun, so that CAI VAM dried fish can retain the salty taste of the sea. The dried fish trade is most difficult during rainy months, when workers must stand by on the drying yard, watching for each sunny spell to bring fish out to dry, and if rain comes, quickly cover, or bring fish inside for storage. Just getting caught in rain means the entire batch is considered a total loss. The generations growing up in this fishing village, from a young age, have been familiar with the salty taste of the sea, including the salty taste of their parents' sweat and labor. People who day and night cling to the sea for their livelihood, only hoping to secure a brighter future for their children and grandchildren. Dried fish products in CAI VAM are very diverse. Whatever fish is in season gets dried. Among them, dried Bombay duck is considered one of the famous products of this fishing village, recognized with the collective trademark, CAI VAM dried Bombay duck. The Bombay duck drying process appears simple at first glance. Bombay duck from the sea is brought back, simply washed clean, then iced overnight, washed again the next morning, hung on racks, and given sufficient sun to produce delicious dried Bombay duck. This year, Bombay duck supplies are scarce, so dried Bombay duck producers have to source raw materials from everywhere to ensure sufficient supply for the market. The trade is quite strenuous, but the greatest joy for the producers is probably the fact that the CAI VAM dried fish brand is highly favored by many people. The specialty here is Bombay duck. CAI VAM is the top Bombay duck consumer. Bombay duck consumption here is the strongest compared to other estuaries. The quantity of Bombay duck here is large, so people focus on investing in drying yards and facilities. Spacious and well-ventilated work areas are essential for large-scale production. People in other regions do not produce as much, so they don't know the techniques as well. Others produce little. Bombay duck are most common here. Annually, CAI VAM sees the highest volume of Bombay duck from October onwards. From October, November, December, and then after Tet. Those are the months with the most abundant. The atmosphere during the drying season near Tet is very bustling and cheerful. Furthermore, this is the rainy season now, not the sunny season. So the amount of production is small, and the drying oven processes only a small quantity. Generally speaking, in previous years, starting from October, the work would be bustling, but this year, from October onwards, there has been no Bombay duck. Later, during the Tet season, the first, second, and third lunar months, the croaker was also scarce, much less than in previous years. Every year, the sea is sometimes bountiful, sometimes not, but I still stick with it, still work, because this is my main profession. Switching the profession is too difficult, because I'd have to start over. So I'll stick with this. On healing land, birds perch. People from all over come here to cling to the sea for their livelihood, generation after generation, creating the savory beauty of the century-old fishing village. When the sky is calm and the sea is still, the boats loaded with shrimp and fish return to port, marking the liveliest time for the seaside neighborhood. The fishing trade now is not just a profession, but also an aspiration for a better life and a love tied to the sea. May the sea be peaceful, and may Mother Sea be generous, bringing much shrimp and fish to shelter those whose lives depend on the sea. A visit to the CAI VAM fishing village allows one to feel the diligence of its people, who create products imbued with so much effort and emotion, inspiring a deeper love and appreciation for the sea of our homeland.